in 2008 and 2009, Gulfport granted an unprecedented salary increase for most city employees. On average, each employee whose salary was adjusted saw nearly a 12% increase, putting their pay for Gulfport employees at or above that of the counterparts of other similar-sized cities in the southeastern part of the United States. For example, a Gulfport firefighter in 2005 had a base wage of $28,910 plus benefits. Today, the firefighter is earning a base of $34,298 plus benefits. A professional planner in the urban development department was making a base of $28,808. That was 4 years ago. But today, the base is $41,117 plus benefits. That's an increase of 43%. Now, our employees work hard, and they deserve to be compensated for it. However, as Gulfport families sit around dinner tables tonight struggling to figure out how they're going to pay next month's rent or put a child through college, as our families are forced to cut back on their own costs, should not our own local government be expected to do the same? No one is suggesting that we cut the recent increases in base salaries. Those are deserved. We understand the need for a highly qualified workforce, and we understand that our salaries must be competitive if we're going to keep good personnel. But you need to know that 80% of the operating cost of the city goes to salary and benefits. So if you're going to trim, you have to look at that package. And over the years, our employee benefit package, not the base salary, the package may have grown a little excessive. For instance, in 2009, an average city employee received for leave 12 sick days, 13 holidays, 3 weeks vacation, and because of the Federal Family Medical Leave Act, an employee was given up to 90 days of additional leave for many different circumstances if they had that need. That means that a husband, in addition to other packages, could take up to 12 weeks of leave if his wife had a baby. Now, there's not much the city can do about the federal law, but we think we need to look a little bit closer at our vacation package and our holiday package. For every city holiday, and last year we took 13, it cost you, the citizens of Gulfport, the same amount of money that it would cost to pave 2 miles of road. That's what a holiday costs us. Now think about that a minute. Is it possible that our employee benefits packages become a little too rich? Now that's a question we intend to answer. We intend to answer it in the current economic climate. We want to know if it makes a little bit better sense to temporarily adjust the benefit package, not the base pay. Something to think about. Number 3. Another way we could save some money is by changing the way we operate our community centers, like this one. The city of Jackson, with more than twice the population of Gulfport, operates 6 community centers. Gulfport has 16. 9 of those are staffed with a full-time employee. The most active community center we have in our city is used only 26% of the time. That means at least 74% of the time, all 16 public centers are vacant except for a paid city employee that's staffed in those facilities. This is not good use of taxpayers' money, folks. Now listen, I'm not saying we need to close the community centers. They play a very vital role in the way our neighborhoods operate and the way we run our city. And we're surrounded by good community centers. However, I'm saying that should we take a close look at how we're operating the center? Does it make good sense to pay a full-time employee to sit in the community center for 40 hours a week when the center itself is only operating 12 hours a week? Think about it. Another way we can cut costs, and we have been in recent months and will continue that, is by eliminating 60 jobs in the city. And we did that through attrition. But we have another 30 jobs in the city that are currently vacant. And we don't intend to fill those 30 vacancies. Each city position costs an average of $50,000 when you take the annual salary plus the lucrative benefits. Permanently eliminating the 60 positions that have gone by attrition and not filling the 30 positions that are currently open will save the city $4.5 million each year. We have to look at that. Number 5. Currently, our daily payroll to run the city is $125,000. We're considering a plan to implement a 2010 furlough program just for the rest of this year, whereby each employee would receive 1 unpaid vacation day each quarter. That would save us $375,000 and help us get our budget in line just for this year. We're also studying a plan to eliminate city-owned take-home vehicles for those employees who live outside the city limits, or at least to have the employees reimburse the city for personal use of the vehicle. That could save us another $80,000 a year. In addition to the cost-cutting initiatives we presented to the City Council, there are several revenue generators, very important because those keep generating, that we're studying as well. One of those is a plan that has been implemented in dozens of other American cities, already implemented. That's a plan that would reimburse the Gulfport Fire Department for responding to medical calls like other cities do. Last year, our firefighters responded to approximately 5,500 medical calls. 5,500, none of which were billed to any insurance company. Now compare the 5,500 medical calls to the less than 500 calls for fire, and have to ask yourself, in regards to fire, what business are we really in? So tonight, we're making some announcements about how we're going to do some things. One is we want to temporarily, let me emphasize that, temporarily mothball fire station number 4 on East Railroad. We currently have 5 fire stations south of Pass Road in East Gulfport. When we mothball station number 4, the plan is to relocate the 9 firefighters who work there and the trucks that are there to the other stations. These 40 ideas and the ideas that will come from the Impact Committee will not be easy, but they do deserve pretty careful consideration. Just as our families are making bold, belt-tightening decisions at home, City Hall must also respond to this recession with bravery